Look through question 4, part 1, just so we were clear, okay? So I've given you two vectors, A and B, okay? And I've asked you to find a unit vector in the direction of A. So here's A, find me a unit vector. So in other words, I want you to find a vector which moves in exactly the same direction as A does, but instead of moving along however long A is, it only moves one step in that direction, okay? How do we find a unit vector again? Can anybody remember?
So we will find the magnitude, then we will divide each vectors, units.
Each component?
Components into magnitude.
Exactly. So you basically take A, the components of A, and divide each of those by however long A is. Divide it by the magnitude. So first things first, I need to find the magnitude. So what is the magnitude of A? How do I work it out? Yeah, so each component squared. It's literally Pythagoras extended to 3 dimensions. Okay. Now, if you do this, does it come out as square root of 80, which will be 485? Thank you. Okay, 485. So therefore, if I want to find the unit vector of A, that will be the same as taking A, which is negative 408, and simply dividing it by my magnitude. Is that okay? Now it's fine to leave it like that, but actually I think it looks a little bit simpler to multiply through. So it'll be negative 4 over 4 root 5, it'll be 0 over 4 root 5, and then it'll be 8 over 4 root 5. Okay? Now you see I've written it like that because are you happy that this will just cancel to negative 1 over root 5, or negative root 5 over 5 if you want to rationalise. Okay? This will just become 0, and this will become 4 over root 5, which becomes 4 root 5 over 5. Wait, 2. 2 root 5 over 5. Is that okay? Right. And then for part 3, we are asked to find a unit vector in the direction of A plus 2B. A plus 2B, okay? So let's give this a name. I'm just going to call it U for the sake of notation. So I want to find a unit vector in the direction of this. In the direction of this. So first things first, I need to actually find what this vector is. What is A plus 2B? What vector do I get if I move along A and then along 2 lots of B? Okay? So would you be happy this is just going to be negative 4 plus 2 lots of 10, which is going to be 16. And then 0 plus 2 lots of negative 1, which is going to be negative 2. Then 8 plus 2 lots of 5, which is going to be 18. You all happy with that? Yeah. Good. So therefore, to find the unit vector, so to find the unit vector of u, I'm going to have to take u and divide it by the magnitude of u. Remember, u is just simply this thing. I'm just giving it that name to make it a little bit easier to deal with. So first of all, I need to find the magnitude of u. Well, are you happy? It's just going to be Pythagoras, applied to those many dimensions. What do I get? Square root of 146? 2 root 146, that's better. Okay. So therefore, my unit vector is just going to be 1 over 2 root 146 times by each component direction, which of course will simplify to, if I multiply through by this, it becomes 16 over 2 root 146, or that's going to be 8 root 146 over 146. It will simplify further, but I'm just going to leave it as it is for the time being. In fact, I'm going to leave it as an irrational number, an unrationalized denominator, irrational denominator. So it's going to be 8 over square root of 146. Then it's going to be negative 1 over square root of 146. And it's going to be 9 over square root of 146. So either one is fine. Either one is absolutely fine.